Hey, it's Chris again with Bar Guthrie here, and guess what? We have a special guest today. We have my very good friend Hill, and Hill and I went to high school together.
Yeah.
And he's still friends with me. It's hard to believe, right?
Yeah. Still.
Yeah. And so today I was like, we were talking on the phone, and he was over at the Costco liquor store, and he was mentioning about liquor, and I said, you know what? I am having a bourbon tasting tomorrow night. Come on by. Now, I assume that Hill doesn't drink bourbon. I figure he's just a beer guy, because when we were younger, I think that's all you drank was beer, right?
Yeah, I'm really a social drinker, so these days I don't really drink a lot. I don't have any liquor at home. But I drink beer. I'll drink some mixed drinks. Yes.
So you told me you like old fashions.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the good news is what's in an old fashioned right here. And what I did here, I want him to come and enjoy some bourbons and whiskeys with us, but I do not want to be giving him anything that is just too much proof. Like for example, you don't want to start off with the full proof here from Jack Daniel's 125 proof, and that might be a little too much even for people who drink all the time. It's a lot of proof. So today, I'm hoping that I picked out some good ones for you. Now what I did here is I picked everything pretty much under 90 proof, except for maybe Lorson, that's slightly more. And I went to pick out some are different. We got a rye, we have a wheat one here with sour mash, we got a finished one here. So I want to have a little variety. This way you can kind of see what your palate might be. You what you like with the old fashioned, and as you start drinking these, you'll kind of discover, I like this, or I don't like this. And I've discovered unfortunately, I have bought a few that I discovered, man, why did I buy this bottle? So I'm trying to prevent him from buying bottles he doesn't like. So,
all right.
We're going to start with the lowest proof of the bunch. Now, this is Ancient Age, 80 proof. It's a super easy drinker. It's not going to burn your throat or anything like that. And again, it's a Buffalo Trace product. Now, are you familiar with Buffalo Trace?
No.
Okay, it's a good distillery. Just leave it at that. But basically, they make stuff like this. It's like Blanton's. Now, I don't know if you recognize that from the John Wick movie. Remember he was shot, he was drinking something?
Oh, yeah.
This is what he was drinking. So basically, they make a lot of the most expensive stuff you're going to find out there. These bottles are like $900 each. Ooh. And that's Buffalo Trace.
Okay.
So this one is more like a $15 bottle.
That's more my alley.
Yeah, well, the thing is...
price-wise.
I don't want to give you something, and then you're like, well, I don't like it, and this thing, I think you'll like this, but you know what? You'll tell me, We'll see how good my choices were for you today, and just give me your honest opinions, like yay, nay. A lot of times I'll say, this is something I'll bring home, or something I'll leave at the shelf in the store. So we'll see. Okay. And I kind of briefly went over, did I give you too much there?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, pour a little bit in there.
That drink.
I want to make it through all the bottles. So I don't want to beat you up, even though I'm not working tomorrow either. So at least this is 80 proof, so I did pour too much of mine, but you don't have to drink it all, by the way.
Okay.
Just drink as much as you want. All right, so we're going to put I'll put the information about Ancient Age at the bottom of the video, so you'll see on the bottom there. If I can get the mash bill, I'll put that there. But as you know, Buffalo Trace is secretive on some of these things. But whatever information I find, I will post it up there so you can see it. So first thing we're going to do is we already cleaned our palate, so we had a little water, some grapes. We're just going to breathe it in a little bit. Now, if the proof is too much, you can open your mouth, and it does help. Because I know, like, if you're doing that with wine, usually wine's fine because the proof is not as much. Okay. Well, what do you think of the smell? Do you get any good flavors out of it? Is there anything that you're picking up that you like?
It's not really giving off that much. I smell something, but I'm not smelling.
That's actually fairly accurate, by the way. I mean, this is an inexpensive bourbon, and some of them you're going to smell and you're going to get a lot of flavors, and some not as much. Yeah. Again, I thought this would be a good entry level for you to try out. So you ready to do your first sip?
Yep.
Now, to me personally, this doesn't have a lot of proof. Now, it's a small about Kentucky burn at the end. The flavors are good, but they do dissipate fairly quickly. So, now, what are your opinion on that? Is that something you like? Or you want to take a second sip and try it?
I feel like I'm getting a lot of alcohol flavor, but not a whole lot of other flavor.
Okay, so you're getting more of the alcohol and not the flavor of the bourbon. Okay. We're going to add a little water to it. Forgot to fill this up, but I should hopefully have a little bit in here. Yeah, a little bit. Don't need a lot. All right. Now, rule of thumb, a small amount of alcohol should open up the flavors. Too much, it might say alcohol, small amount of water. And I only had one. I wasn't even drinking. I'm making mistakes. Yeah. So a small amount should bring out some more flavors. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get some in there for you. All right. All right. So you're going to swish around a little bit. Like I say, you don't have to drink it all. Just enough to taste it. Better with the water or without the water? Or the same?
It feels what I'm tasting is stronger. I taste the alcohol stronger.
Okay.
Which is weird because you diluted it, but I taste the alcohol stronger. I don't really taste anything else.
Okay. So that is our first one, Ancient Age here. So I'm going to put that over to the side here. And like I said, I'm not going to, maybe I'll finish that later. So get you the next one now. Like I said, I picked out some different ones here. I like this one a lot. This is a sour mash, and Mitchell's is one of the better brands. It's like a $45 bottle. You know, that one is like, 15 or less. I think I got that one sale for $10. So this one generally doesn't go on sale too often. Again, just enough to where you get enough to taste. Like I said, you don't have to finish it also. Trying to take it easy on you here. Thank you for doing this with me. It's always fun to hang out with friends. Okay, so this is Mitchell's sour mash. This should be around 86 proof, and it is. Again, I'll put as much information I can find on this at the bottom of the video. And put that right here so you can get a really good look at it. So we'll do the same thing. We're going to breathe it in. Well, what do you think?
It's not as strong as the other one as far as the
alcohol taste?
Yeah, the scent.
Okay. Ready to take a taste?
Yep.
Now, this is a different process called the sour mash. It's just, it's a little complicated, but basically they take the leftover, I guess, the mash and put it back in,
Yeah, it's definitely smoother than the other one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, to me, I find this a lot smoother. I got a little bit more flavor in this one too. This one's probably slightly older. Usually you can tell by the color on these. Now the first one was a bourbon. This one's a sour mash. And it's a small batch. If you're curious what a small batch is, basically you have your regular, and then a small batch is like, we gotta take X amount of barrels and just use, these are our favorite barrels, and we're gonna make it out of that.
Okay.
The problem is depending on the distillery, it could be, small batch could be like 20 barrels, it could be 2,000 barrels.
Right.
So it's a marketing term.
Right.
So when you see small batch, it means really nothing, unless it's a single barrel, and that's a different story. Like for example, hey, get back to a Blanton's, a single barrel. Basically, they take their favorite. They go around the guys. There's quite a bit of barrels, and it goes finds these are the one I like. I like this one, and they'll make as many bottles out of that one barrel.
Okay.
And generally, when you get a single barrel, they do taste differently. I actually had a couple of these, and each one has slightly different flavor because unlike a blended whiskey, where it kind of gets the flavor more established, this one's going to have a little flavors, and it's usually a little bit better most of the time. So you might get that one single barrel that kind of sucks, So put that up here, ready for taste number 2. Oh, are you getting any flavors? What are you getting there?
it goes down smooth, and you're not getting like attacked like with flavor right away. But then afterwards,
you
feel it a little bit. And beyond that, I can't tell you any specific flavors that I.
Well, let me tell you this. I've been doing this a little longer, and generally it comes down to me, do I like it or not like it?
Right.
And that's how I look at it for me personally. I see a lot of bourbon guys, and man, they can pick up every single note of flavor in there. Their palate is so good. For me, it's like, does it taste good? Do I like it? You know, is this something I'm going to buy again? I actually like this one. You can see I've been drinking this one. Yeah. This one's okay for the money, you know. It's not the best mixer because it's only 80 proof. So whatever you put in with it, it kind of disappears a little bit.
Yeah. But
if you're looking to have an old fashioned that it's not going to get you drunk, or you have to drink a lot of them, that would be the one. The Mitchells, I do like. Does take good with the water too. I mean, for me personally, remember.
Yeah, it does kick up a notch. It kicks it up a notch. Like all the, for me, the alcohol and the flavors, everything kicks it up a little bit.
Yeah. So, it's funny when it comes to water. And me personally, some things taste great with it. Some like don't help, and it's you know, after a while you figure out what you like with water, what you don't like with water. If it's got a lot of proof, sometimes you put a little water in it, and it smooths it out. This one's pretty smooth, but it definitely smoothed out even further for me. So, like I said, at the end we'll go there, and you'll say which ones you would take home, and which ones you say, you know what, I'll leave that on the shelf. Okay? And you can leave them all on the shelf, you know. All right, so let's go ahead and get of course I used that other clean one there. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you this one, and then I'm going to just go ahead and edit this one out. All right. I need to buy more glasses. I keep saying that to myself.
Yeah.
And then I forget to do it. I actually have a lot of glasses. I just don't have a lot of these glasses.
Dollar store has a lot of these.
They don't have these. I already checked.
They have little shot. The other one that was at the Dollar General.
Yeah.
Yeah, little shot glasses and rocks glasses.
Mm-hmm. It's just apparently there is a
don't
patent.
drop them because they don't know. Right?
Oh yeah. They actually have a patent on the shape.
Oh really?
Yeah. They're called like, for example, this is I think a true Glencairn glass.
Yeah.
This is the knockoff. You kind of see the shape is slightly different. Okay. Now we tried the regular one. This was a sour mash. This is a rye.
Okay.
This bottle is probably $22 rye. So again, it's not that expensive. Okay. And if I gave you too much, I apologize. All right. So this one is well liked, you know. And I think, I mean, ryes to me personally are kind of hit and miss. I like some ryes, and some ryes I just don't like. This one I actually like. I mean, I picked these out because I do like them, and I was hoping your palate would enjoy it as well. Now, some of these you're probably going to, if I go make an old fashioned of it, you probably like it more. And this, by the way, does make a great old fashioned. So ryes are a good whiskey for an old fashioned. Now, this should be a whiskey, not a bourbon, because it probably doesn't have enough corn for it. Yeah, it's just a whiskey. I'm not sure if you're familiar with bourbons versus whiskey.
No, I actually have no idea.
Well, what it is,
they could make it one way or the other, and I wouldn't know the difference.
All bourbons are whiskey, but not all whiskeys are bourbons. Basically, on a bourbon, they have to be aged in a brand new oak barrel, you know, and they have to be, I think it's 4 years plus or whatever it is, or at least technically it's not quite 4, that's bottle and bond, but, and what was the other thing? Oh, it has to be at least 51% corn, and then what the other part of it could be, you know, wheat or rye or whatever they want. Where on a rye whiskey, that's usually the corn is going to be a lot less and there's going to be a lot more rye. So that's the main difference. Hopefully I'm close enough on that. Okay. I definitely got a little good sniff of that one.
Yeah, that one. This one has a better aroma.
I like that one, but.
It's even smoother than the other one.
Yeah, and this one's an 86 probably. It is 86. It is. Okay. This one, like I said, I find it sweet, smooth. It's probably a little easier for you to drink, right?
Yeah.
Than the first two.
Yeah, I didn't get sweet. Well, maybe a little.
Well, generally the ryes can be a little bit more spicier. You know, not necessarily.
When I move it around my tongue, I can see what you're saying about the sweetness. Then it finishes dry.
Yeah, it's maybe not sweet. It's more as flavor.
Yeah.
That might be a better term for you, for me.
Yeah.
So, but I like the taste of this one. Did you have your 2 drinks?
Yeah, it goes smooth, and then it finishes dry, and it's no weird taste in your mouth.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Did I get enough water? I did. Okay. All right. Now, a question for you: better with the water or without the water?
I liked it without.
Me too. The water did not help.
No, it made the water made the alcohol
Yeah.
more intense.
It took away the flavor.
Yeah.
And it just left the taste of the alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is a perfect example where sometimes water doesn't help. You know, I liked it better before I did that. All right, so I'm going to have to reuse one of my glasses here. We're going to have to edit this part out, but let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and clean the glass because we're back. And we cleaned our palettes and we cleaned our glasses because Bar Guthrie is too cheap to buy enough glasses, but I will be buying them soon. Okay, so we've already tried an old Overholt here. A very unusual name, right? And we're down to our last 2 here. So we had our sour mash, we had a rye. Okay. Now this is a Finnish bourbon. Now it's not a whiskey, it is a bourbon. And what this means is basically after they do their normal bourbon, which they keep in the barrels and everything else, they'll take it out and they put in a second set of barrels. In this case, the second set of barrels or a port wine barrels. So it's going to pick up the flavor of those wine barrels.
Should be sweet.
Yeah, it should be sweeter, and because it's aged longer. Longer it is, generally the better it gets. So you get a little better color in there. So if you notice, it's slightly darker than maybe some of the other ones here. So, all right. Alrighty. Let's see here. Let's see what the Gill Man thinks of these. Okay. Now, I like Angel's Envy. I think it's a great product. This one should be around 86.6. So these guys are just 86, but this is a 0.6.
All right.
I don't know if you can handle that 0.6.
Yeah, don't worry. I got an Uber app.
Okay. Alrighty. So that's, and of course, this one's going to be a little bit more money. This one, I think it was like $40-something. You know, this was $40-something. This was cheap, $22. So, plus it has one of the best looking bottles. Got the little angel wings in the back, which I like a lot. I think it's looks great in the bar. I actually have a couple different Angel's Envy. I got a nice little single barrel as well. I like the aroma.
It stings the nostrils.
Well, that 0.6. Now remember, if you can, open your mouth. So just if you need to. If you don't need to, don't worry about it. Okay. What do you think?
I'm not getting. I'm not getting a whole lot. I took in a nice deep breath, and then that was too much. But
okay. Well, let's do the taste.
Reminded me of Sex Panther.
Okay. I know that joint.
It's good.
That's very good. I love that one.
That's smooth, and it.
It's got
even the aftertaste, the bouquet, everything is real nice and clean.
If you notice, it does have a little longer taste too. Like the Angel's Envy kind of disappears fairly quickly. Now you're left with a little bit of alcohol. This one, I get the flavor longer. So. Not much of a Kentucky hug. Slightly, but not much.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's, to me, it's at the very end. I get a tiny bit, but just to let you know you're drinking bourbon. Okay. Had your 2 sips?
Yes.
Okay. How did you like your first 2?
It was good. I like it.
Okay. Let's see. Does the water help? Does the water hurt? Okay. I still like that one a little neat. I mean, did you think the water helped?
The water brought out a little more of the alcohol. Not like really bad. It's still pretty good.
Yeah.
So I could have it either way.
Yeah. I mean, this is my favorite so far of the bunch. You know. I mean, what's your opinion so far?
Yeah, I like that one. I see why angels would envy. They're not allowed to have that.
Sorry, angels. It's ours. After banging on the bar, you know. Oh, I have to charge you for another coaster. And that's a custom coaster from Scotland.
Oh my God! You don't want to leave a ring on your bar. All right.
Well, you know how old this bar is now. It was, how many years do you think this is? 20, 25 years now? Remember when I made this thing?
Yeah.
I remember finishing in my my warehouse at work. Had all the pieces on the ground. I'm painting and staining it. Okay, guys, ready for the final one. Now, again, we had our finished bourbon. We had a nice rye and a sour mash. And now we're going to have Larceny. And Larceny is a wheated bourbon. Now, it is a bourbon, so it's going to be at least 51% corn. But like I said, what they do after that, it's going to have a lot of wheat. Now, this one, from people who like wheated bourbons like myself.
Weed or wheat?
No THC in it. Oh, damn it. No, it's not a weed bourbon. It's a wheated.
Okay.
But you know what? They do have a weed beer, THC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, let's get one of our last two glasses here. And get that going here. So this is, now I'm a big wheated bourbon fan. And as you can see, I've been drinking this one. And so far, every time I've given this to someone, I had Jory the other day try this out. He loved it. He thought it was great. So, and I think Dave likes it too. But Dave's become a wheated guy too. I've been slowly converting everyone to a wheated bourbon. Not saying we don't like the other ones. But as I'm getting further and further into the bourbon black hole that I fell into, I'm discovering what I like, discovering what I don't like. You know what I don't like? Have you ever heard of a single malt?
I've heard of that.
Don't drink it.
Yeah.
And I might give you one just so you can go, bleh. Now, I'll give you that one. Oh, by the way, did you show everyone your shirt?
Oh.
So, this is for our special occasion here.
It's just my bourbon tasting shirt.
That's right. If you're going to be tasting bourbon at Bar Guthrie, you need to have a shirt. And he's dressed for the occasion.
Wear the right equipment.
All right, you ready?
Yep. Cheers.
Cheers. Again, I find that sweet. What's your taste buds telling you?
It's sweet, and it's like it's really smooth. It goes down so smooth it doesn't really seem like it's a whiskey or
and that's the highest proof.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Yeah.
The 80 proof you had first, tastes more alcohol.
Yeah,
than the 92.
Yeah, this tastes like this could really sneak up on you.
Yeah, this would. I tell you, this one's been a big fan favorite. You know.
Wow. Yeah, you could definitely overdo it on that one because it just goes down so easy.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I mean, you can see why I like it. It's really, really good. You might have to get one of these for your house.
Yeah.
All right. Not that I want to, but you ready?
Do it.
So, there you go. Just enough to open it up. When I was first doing my first video, I had a water bottle, so I'm trying to put it in there, and I'm like you know, like an old drunk guy trying to get the water in there.
I like it better without.
Me too. Yeah. It seemed the water took away the flavor, but not the fire.
Yeah.
You would think the water would take away the fire, but it seems to take away the best part.
Yeah. Now it's like you can really taste the alcohol and not much else.
Yeah. You would think that water would dilute it.
Yeah.
It just took the best part out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, I definitely, this is my recommendation. Neat is the best way to go. So some of these things might make a good old fashioned. Some definitely not. Neat, you know. So now we've tried them all out. We'll have a little grape.
Larceny.
Mm-hmm. Did I forget the name? I did forget the name. I have no excuse. I apologize. You think I'd be better at this? But you know what? I'm not getting paid for it, so we expect. Now, this is how we have tried them out. Now, you can do a... We'll go and put your favorite to your least favorite. You want to go first? Pick out the one you like the most and just rearrange it from your least favorite from being over here to your favorite being over here.
I'm not sure how you decided to arrange these when you when
I
you
did
brought
my
them
proof.
Out. But so basically I like in the order that they're currently in. This one being the best, and then that, and then this one. The other three I could do without.
So so a buy or leave on the shelf?
Yeah, that's
leave on the shelf.
Yeah.
Buy or leave on the shelf?
Leave it.
Buy or leave on the shelf?
If you're tied on, if you can't afford these guys, then you can get that. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll leave that as a buy, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe.
This one?
Buy.
And this one?
Buy.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, since I bought them all, I can't say anything. But
yeah.
I mean, I'll tell you what I like here, and I'm fairly right on the money for you. I mean, it's funny. Normally, this would be my big dog for me.
Yeah.
But I was not enjoying as much this time around. And why? Maybe my Angel's Envy ruined my taste buds before I got to it, and took away, because I normally like that a lot. These two here, man, they are neck and neck for me for first.
This one's a little sweeter, and this one's smooth, but not sweet.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of agreeing with you on that too. Yeah. You know, so I agree with you on this one as well. So we're far 3 out of 5 are right on the money for in sync. Yeah. Now these are the two here. Man, Mitchell's, but I love you, Mitchell's. I'm sorry. I think I'm gonna have to agree with Hill. Now Hill doesn't do a lot of this, but I think your taste buds are pretty darn right on the money.
Well, I mean, I was an alcoholic back in my 20s.
It's not like he's brand new to the game, right? And we had some good times back then. So
they tell me.
From what he remembers. Well, you don't remember passing on the little couch in the VIP room?
Which one?
I don't, yeah. So they're all very comfortable couches.
Yeah.
Well, I would say they're all pretty good. Again, I don't know why I was very disappointed in Angel's Envy, and I tell you, I had this before, and I was like, damn, this is good. And I was not. Again, I'm matching up the things that are better products. I mean, again, look at the money. These guys, this is a $45. This is a $45. This is one that is about $30 one.
Yeah, and I'm looking at it from the point of view of you want it sipping it, you're drinking it neat or whatever on the rocks, what have you, but you're not mixing it with anything. Otherwise, those three over there, I suppose would be fine with mixing and making cocktails or what have you. But if you're just gonna straight up just drink it straight, I'd go with these guys.
These are the official Hill choice.
Yes.
All right. Now, I don't know if you're able to. Remember I said we might have a special guest?
Okay.
Can you handle one more? This is an allocated bourbon.
Okay, do it.
Now, do you know what that allocated means?
I have no idea. I know what the word allocated means. I don't know what it means with regards to bourbon.
Yeah. Allocated, if people are watching this, it's basically, it's a bourbon that is very hard to get. And it's to a point where you have to know someone, you have to be on special list, or you're paying 3 times the price of it. And that's what an allocated is. And that happens a lot. Like, for example, remember
that's why I will never have it.
Yeah. Like I said, this bottle here, this is only like a $150 bottle. Everyone sells it for $1,000 because it's allocated. It's hard to come by, So, and the other one I've actually been able to get. And I'm going to bring it around here. I got 3 of them right now. So I actually had 4, but I drank the first one. And this is a Blanton's. Now, Besides being one of the best looking bottles you're ever going to find.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's like a 96, so it's under 100 still. Now, look at the color on that. And you can see how much darker it is than the other ones.
Yeah.
So it's been, it's really getting the age level in there. And it's a single barrel. That means, unlike those, which are blended with a lot of different barrels, this is a barrel they picked out and they said, you know what, we really, really like this. Now, the one drawback is we used all the glasses, so I'm going to have to grab something else that will be kind of okay. All right, so what the hell, we'll do shot glasses with it. It's not really what I like to use. Get my Harley Davidson ones. Okay.
Right.
Oh, you know what? I do actually have 2 left. I almost forgot. If you're going to drink Blanton's, you might as well have Waterford Crystal to go with it. All right, so, and we're not putting water in these. I'm just telling you that now.
All right.
Now, if you don't like it, you don't like it. You don't, just because it's allocated and everything else, just let your taste buds do your talking for you. To me personally, I really like it. And I find it, to me, I find it smooth and lots of flavor. So now this one here, everyone sells this between $1.99 and $2.50. I've been able to get them for $99.
Wow.
And I'm happy with $99.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Hopefully your taste buds will enjoy it. If not, you can pour in my glass.
I'll just add some Coke to it.
Yeah, let's put a big old fat soda in there.
I can tell you, I like this.
It smells nice, huh?
It smells a lot better than any of those.
Mm. .96 proof.
It's got a good flavor, but it's got
a little bit more proof.
Yeah, you can taste that.
Now, most people who are bourbon drinkers have been drinking a lot before they get to this point. And a lot of them actually are saying the proof is too low.
Yeah.
Yeah. But these are the same guys who are drinking cask strength, which is 115 to 125.
Yeah.
So 96. Now, for someone who doesn't drink a lot of bourbon, 96 might be slightly high. I was almost going to give you one that was 100 proof, but I was like, let's keep it low. So.
That's nice. It's good.
Yeah. This one's a good sipper, I like a lot. I hate to say this. I like to drop in an ice cube in there once in a while. Not for the water. I just like this one is because I just like it slightly chilled.
Yeah.
And I know, should we do it on the camera or I'm going to get so much hate now? All right. You guys, you're watching the video. Do you want one ice cube? Nothing more. Okay.
Try it.
All right. Now these are very small ice cubes. Now it's okay. You can say everything you want online, how terrible I am for adding an ice cube to my Blanton's. Just one. Nothing crazy. There we go. I just like a slightly chilled. Nothing crazy. I have to put this, keep this thing, it gets noisy. Better with or without?
I think it's just slightly better.
With the ice cube?
Yeah, I think it just takes the edge off a little bit of the alcohol.
Mm-hmm. That's why I put it in there for you.
Yeah.
I knew that you were getting a little bit more proof.
Yeah.
That smoothed out the proof just now.
Yeah.
But the flavor's still there.
Yeah, the flavor's still there. It was just like tasted it and then.
It's just a small change. Like, I wouldn't put a big thing of ice. To me, one ice cube in it is fine. Everyone has their own taste buds, and let's be honest. If you went out and bought this bottle, it's your bottle. You do what you like to do. I know in a couple of my videos, people are like, never add water. And sometimes they're absolutely right. Sometimes, no. Again, you always want to drink it the way you like. If he wants to take his Blanton's and make an old fashioned out of it, if he paid for it, then do it. So,
That's good.
And Chris, when I tell my Van Winkle story where, I'll make it real quick. It's this rich guy he owned a company, he was throwing the employees a party, and he bought one of those bottles. Actually, he bought one more expensive than that.
Yeah.
And one of his employees is like, oh, is that a bourbon? He goes, yes, it's a Pappy Van Winkle. So he pours him a nice glass, and the guy pulls out a big can of Coke, pours it right in there, and the 23-year-old Van Winkle.
Coke Van Winkle.
Yeah, so now it's a Coca-Cola with a different taste.
Yeah.
And that bottle was like a $4,000 bottle.
Yeah.
And speaking of pricing, some of the pricing on these things are through the roof. I would never pay $199 for that. You know, I certainly wouldn't pay $250. And I've actually taken pictures and I sent them to my friends at different liquor stores where this is $200, $250. You know, like one
so
of my.
then people are paying like $50 a shot at a bar or restaurant for that.
Yeah.
You know, if they happen to have
It
that.
is good. Is it $200 good? You know how much I love this? No, it's not. I mean, at $99, that's right for me.
Yeah.
At my max, and you know how cheap I am. You're probably thinking, you spent $100 on that bottle? That's not the Chris I grew up with.
I just figured you stole it.
Excuse me. Well, thank you so much for coming over and enjoying the taste here. And this is your official introduction. Actually, he's been to Bar Guthrie a bunch of times. Yeah. This is the first time on the video.
Yep.
And I talked him into it, and hopefully we did all right for you. And the nice thing is for someone that maybe is watching this and say, you know, I really don't drink a lot of bourbon. This might give you some insight. You know, when you're at the store and you're thinking, you might not be thinking about this one because it's probably not going to be at the store, but most of these are at the store. Certainly these two guys here. But again, if Hill says it's good, you know it's good. And look at his shirt. He knows what he's talking about. He's wearing a bourbon tasting shirt.
Yeah, I'm legit.
That's right. Thank you again. I'm Chris. This is my good friend Hill, and this is Bar Guthrie. Thank you.
Bye.